Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my big game hunter loot video. In this video, I showcase the loot from 100 mid-tier dinosaurs and speak about the GP per hour consistently and the GP an hour if you go drop rate on a dragon mattock, which is a 1 in 101. Big Game Hunter has been some insane money ever since archaeology, and it's stabilized at a very good rate. So let's get into it. I'm doing the mid-tier dinosaurs, so I buy the tier 2 meat off the GE, which cost me about 4 mil for the 100 hunts. Some of the meat is more expensive than the others, it depends on which one you're hunting, but you want to hunt all 3, because you want to put all 3 into hiding. Obviously, things like the tier 3 Hunter Lodge are going to help with the upgrades, like only having 2 frogs and taking long to be caught, etc. So if you have the tier 3 Hunter Lodge, that's going to help you here. Alongside, if you have any Hunter Marks, you want to spend those on getting quicker traps. That's going to help a ton as well. And alongside all of that, the bait boxes, if you upgrade them, you can bank with them and stuff, which saves a lot of time and effort as well and does alleviate the need of like magic notepaper or whatever. If you don't have the bank box, you can just note the bones and whatever and it's fine. Costs you a little bit of extra money to note the bones, but it's still going to be insane profit. So all those little things are going to add together to help your GPN hour, but they're not needed to do this. You can do this without them. If you take a look at your map when you're on Anachronia, you can see all of the different spots on the map, and if you hover over them, it tells you what bait they need, what things they give, and what you're going to be hunting. So you can use that as a good basis to find the tier 2 dinosaurs. I'm not going to go into details in this video on how I do Big Game Hunter. I have a separate guide on that, a full guide in the description if you're interested in learning how to do it and you haven't done it before. This video is more of a loot video to showcase the money made here. So if you need a guide, check the description. Obviously, I just done Big Game Hunter with the free tier 2 dinos. Once you get more experience at Big Game Hunter, you'll easily be able to down all 3 of the tier 2 dinosaurs every single hour. If you can maintain downing all 3 per hour, you're going to get just under 20 per hour. Typically, you're going to have like 18, 19. And then they'll all be in hiding. At least that's what it was like for me in these 100 kills. I would normally get about 18 or 19 kills in the 3 before they went into hiding. Sometimes you do get less, sometimes you do get more, but that was just the average. The 3 tier 2 dinosaurs are the Ashiatops, the Corbicula Rex, and the Spictaki Apatosaur. Just kill these 3 over and over again and you'll be good. If you can kill them quick enough, you can do some tier 1 hunts in between. Because when you get very experienced at Big Game Hunter, and if you're using something like a Dwarven Chain Axe, you can get 4 dinos to go into hiding in an hour if you're very experienced. But typically focusing on those 3 will be enough, especially if you're learning Big Game Hunter at the same time. The tier 2 dinosaurs getting this many kills an hour would also equate to about 230k hunter experience an hour and 40k slayer experience an hour. And if you're using urns and you're using the outfit and stuff, you can increase this to nearly 300k hunter experience an hour, which is pretty good. And they require level 75 hunter and 55 slayer to kill. I was typically taking 14 to 18 minutes to clear a full set of these dinosaurs. So technically, I could have chucked in an extra tier 1 dinosaur hunt in there, but I don't think this is a realistic rate to go for if you're newer to Big Game Hunter and you don't have all of the really high tier setup and especially a Dwarven Chain Axe and stuff like that. So to make it more realistic, I'm going to base it on the 20 kills per hour, which is all 3 going into hiding. Looking at the loot over the 100 hunts, I got 2 Ranch Out of Time animals, which one is apparently 6 mil and the other one's 2 mil. I honestly have no idea if I'll get 6 mil for that one, but we'll sell it after this and we'll find out. But 35 mil in 5 hours is pretty damn good. Minus the 4 mil that I spent, it's just over 6 mil GP an hour. And that's just in consistent money, which is pretty damn good. And this is judging that you're putting 3 dinosaurs into hiding per hour, which you can do more if you're experienced. Selling that 6 mil dinosaur on the G, let's see if it goes. Oh! It did, and it sold for 6.7. Sold for over mid. I will take that. So at least you know they sell. Then you also get this damaged dinosaur hide, which I'm not going to include in the GP per hour, but I have nearly 500k in alkable dino hide. I would get 445k from alking all of this. If I chucked it in my alka, I'd probably profit a good, 400k from that, which is really nice. And as always, ending this video off with a loot breakdown. We spent 4 mil on the food to lure all of these 100 dinosaurs. I gathered 35 mil in loot from 100 hunts, and I only got 2 double spawns, and I didn't get a single triple, which kind of sucks. It took me around 5 hours for these 100 hunts, getting those 3 dinos into hiding per hour. This would have been a little over 6 million GP an hour consistently without a dragon mattock. I did all of my 100 hunts with no dragon mattocks, unfortunately, but the mattock is a 1 in 101 chance. So typically every 5 hours, if you're going on average drop rate, you are going to get a mattock. So for example, if you're going to do like 500 hunts and you get 5 mattocks, then that's 1 mattock every 100 kills and you would be on the drop rate. You can get lucky or unlucky with the dragon mattock, obviously, which is why I've included the 6 mil an hour consistently. But if we're going to factor the dragon mattock into this, the dragon mattock adds 8.5 mil GP an hour on average to the loot. This would then mean if you have average luck getting a mattock on drop rate, you're getting 15.5 million GP an hour. And if you get unlucky, you're still getting that 6 mil consistent GP an hour. And if you get lucky, you could get an hour where you get like 2 dragon mattocks and you've just made bank. Really, really fun to do Big Game Hunter, and it's a really good way to make money right now. Would recommend it to anyone who enjoys this type of skilling. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Give it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new for loads of future content all related to Runescape 3. And as always, until next time, see ya.